Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Sorry for that weird loud noise. I'm guessing it's meant to be the back of the Mantis. So this is either going to be a long one or a short one. Not quite sure, but this is basically showing you create your own parts of your training. I was just in the process before I started this of changing the actual lightsaber. Um, so um, and partly because obviously as you can see there's some quite interesting ones now. Um, See, that looks cool and all. Is it really? See, I kind of prefer the. See, I do like Jedi to pause one, so let's go with that, shall we? Um, I mean, I don't actually like the sleeve very much, so. But I do like the peace and justice one, as well as the valor and wisdom. But I think I'm going to go with that. And then yeah, let's go with that. Right, okay, so as I said, this is going to be about the other part of the meditation training, which as you know, you have the option of combat challenges, which is what I've done, or there's battle group where you can create your own battles. So this is what I was going to look into showing you. Sorry about this, it took an awful long time the last time. So basically, you get to choose the actual arena of where you'd like to go. That just says arena. Bagana Vault, Braca Shipyard, Fortress of Inquisitorius. Bear in mind that you may be able to. I don't think you can actually face Vader. The Jedi Temple, Wookiee Village, Washop, I believe that is, Tomb of Mictril, Tomb of Illyrium, Shadowlands, Tomb of Kujet, and Venator Crash. So, basically what you do is you choose location. Now I may have just slightly... Right, so now what happens is you get now to see who you can put on the grid. So you have points remaining, which is 100 points. So what I would say to you is, Gerard DePaul, you have to bear in mind that he is infinite. So the likelihood of you beating him will be quite slow. It is possible to beat him. There are the person that I watched to see how this is done did actually beat me. So so obviously you've got your other ones, it's like the Night Sisters and all that as well. You can have the various things, and this is quite good. So in the fact that if you haven't achieved the goal of beating your opponent with BD1 taking control of a droid, this is a good way to get that trophy. So you can pick a number of Wassits, or you can just pick any opponent. So we're in the Jedi Temple, so I think it's only right that, you know, we should perhaps face the former Jedi. For the first battle. And okay, we'll just begin the training.
Has Sand not trained you? I'm going to enjoy ending you. I suffered far worse. Your end is near.
Right, okay, so obviously that just gives you one idea. I can't see how I need to remove. So let's discard that. Right, so obviously what you can do is you can create, as you've just seen, any battle grid you want, and you can go to those at any time. I think we'll go to the Wookiee village this time. So, what we'll do is we'll actually create let's just um, right, so I wasn't aware you could create the tower bits there, so right, so we'll I think we should probably even these guys out a bit. So, okay, so
Target spotted. Your turn. Blast him.
Don't let up. Hey, turn. Come on, fire.
I got this. Fire on the enemy. I don't need help.
so
Got an intruder here. I got it. I can't get a good hit. Okay, I'm done.
Weapons on him.
there we go. So, that is one certainly good way to look at that. So we'll if we just create another grid. So I think it would be good if we did this meditation training during the actual game, and it certainly, as I think I remember saying in the last episode that I did it with the meditation training, that I hope they include it in the next game. And it would be nice to actually see us face off with some of the legendary Grandmasters. So I actually didn't mean to come out of the whole thing. I just meant I should have probably layout. So say I didn't think this was really going to be a long one anyway. It was going to be more of a short, possibly a short one, but I didn't want it to be any more than 15 minutes. To be fair, so I will, perhaps Creative What's It Work can have a battle of Malakos. I think it was Taron Malakos, his name was. I think that it's a shame, really. Well, I don't know. We don't actually know if we did even die amongst the Earths of Dathomir. It would be interesting to see if we were to go back to Dathomir and find out that he's still alive. I think that he would have certainly made a great protagonist. Sorry, no, I don't. Well, basically, he would have made a good enemy for Cal Castus and the team. Right, so I'm guessing. Let me just go back because I'm guessing we can change the size. Yeah, so we can change the size of the arena. So let's try it. Let's try it large because something tells me, because we know what Malakos was like, he could be. Right, so we'll do it with just one Malakos, we won't do it with.
Strike me down! A decent defense. You will not beat me!
Oh. You're able to parry. So this is the one thing I like about
Lucky hit!
Now, let's finish this.
Here we go. So what's this? So infinite focus, infinite health, infinite block, all enemies hostile, no factions, spectator mode. Oh, so we can actually go into spectator mode and we can actually watch the actual battle. Wow. So, you know what I would love to do? Let's put Triller in. More common than you two. Okay, so maybe See, I'm just thinking, you know, if something should happen. Right, so that is actually saved, but I do really want to see them two fight. Oh. Okay, let's see if they'll do anything now.
Fight me!
They're not trained you.
Come on!
That was nothing. Like all the others.
Fight me!
What would Jara Tapal think of you now?
Come! Kill me if you can!
Stim!
Oh, they felt that! Strike me down!
Oh, so close.
Buddy!
See, this is what I don't like about what's it is the fact that, you know, he may just be a Padawan, but he should know more powers than this by now.
Come on!
I mean, she certainly gives him the bloody advantage. It shows you, doesn't it? Sith stick together when they want to.
Now!
Totally useless. Holy coward!
Oh, what a bitch.
Help me, BD!
Waste of a spear. You are not powerful. Oh, they felt that.
Stop him! Now, let's finish this! Now you die, Malikos!
Good reflex.
Oh, I just earned a trophy.
Very good, Jedi.
I will not be denied. That was nothing. Strike through or perish.
Now, let's finish this.
Well, I have to say that was quite lucky. So yeah, I just earned the perfect timing parry trophy, so that I'm chuffed with that. I don't think I would fight them both together again, that's for sure. Not unless it's without any infinite health, that's for sure. Certainly makes it interesting, doesn't it, though, to be fair. So this gives you basically an idea of what you need to that you can do, and as I say, it would be kind of nice if you know, we could have this meditation training during the actual game, so you can achieve more. Um, so so okay, so yeah, I mean, I said that, you know, this would probably be a short. So I really do have this idea that I want to do a review for this game. It will mean that I will have to play through the game to get some clips, or failing that, I could just download what I've actually uploaded already onto to YouTube, and cut out some bits and pieces there. But of course, obviously, it would have to be where I'm not talking in order for me to do that. But I would actually like to do a Journey Plus with this, and share that with you possibly, and trying to decide if that's what I want to do. It's nice to see that when you look at actually that BD1 is actually cleaning his back as he's hanging on there. So I mean, let's face it, if these two get it on, BD1's going to have to make sure he's not around.
Pardon us, Cal. We are in conversation.
Ooh, those two are talking. What I do find interesting is that they've literally been in the same position.
When we first met, I didn't really take you as a caring about plants kind of guy.
Oh, yeah? What did you think about me?
Mostly that you weren't thrilled to have me on board. I'm the captain of the ship.
Yeah, that's right. I still am. And you better make sure that witch lady knows it too.
Oh, she does. Just hard to take that smiling face of yours seriously.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I can't help it if I'm gorgeous, Cal. Working with the curse of beauty my entire life.
Oh, glad you haven't let it hold you back, Captain.
Thanks, kid.
See, these are conversations that I love. So right, I just wanted to show you also quickly the full-grown terrarium that we've worked hard for. So yeah, that's looking brilliant. In fact, I might actually use that as the actual thing for the when I've uploaded the video. So yes, so I need to put some bits and pieces together, but as I say, I can easily take bits and pieces out of videos that I've done already. So, but the advantage that in the actual New Journey Plus, you could get to see us actually fight as an Inquisitor. Kind of make my own story up as I go along, I suppose, really. Anyway, I will think on a script and things like that of what I'd like to say for this review. I have been asked to do reviews for the games that I do, and I know a lot of gamers do that, but for me, I like to kind of give my point of view, I think, more of the game as I'm going through the game itself. So, because then that way, you know, when I'm saying what I'm thinking, you'll know I'm referring to that particular, hopefully that particular point in time. So what I might actually do is look at putting in maybe what I would like to do, what I would like to see in the next game. I have seen today a video of, on YouTube of what is planned for the next game, and if the actual artwork looks really what's it, and that we could see different style of clothing as well for Cal. So yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, just as I'm sitting here saying this, I can see thoughts of what I'd like to see or find out about. Because obviously this is becoming a series. This game, I've said that before. It's going to be a series. So maybe this is what I should do is actually say what I would like to see come in the series. So anyway, I will not bore you too much to death with my ideas of what I'd like to do. I should perhaps finish this now. You've got an idea of the meditation training and the battle grid and what to expect. Sadly, you don't get to see the trophy that I actually earned, but unless I'm quite pleased, because I think there's about 1 or 2 left I've got to get now, to get 100% out of the whole trophies for Jedi Fallen Order, which means it will be the second game, apart from Harry Potter's years 1 to 4, that I've actually 100%ed out already, that what I would likely do. Possibly, and I think I will probably actually 100% out the Harry Potter years 5 to 7 as well, which I'm currently doing. So I hope you are going to follow me with that as well. And as I said before, I have got Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment to come, which I really would rather just play the game through rather than show you all the different dynamics of the actual game. And I have said that I mean, there are a lot of games that are going to be coming out next year now that most of the world is coming out of lockdown, from obviously what's happened in the last year or so, 2020, a year that I know many people would love to forget, but unfortunately you can't just skip it. There's a lot of things in history I'm sure everybody would love to have forget, but we can't, irrespective of what our thoughts and opinions are on what we've done. But this is why I love Star Wars, because it helps you to actually understand what is done in the past cannot be undone, but going forward it's how we can change ourselves, and hopefully changing ourselves gives the future generations something better to look on us upon. Yes, but anyway, enough rambling from me. I think I'm just trying to make up for the lack of not putting any games out this week for you. Which I have the Harry Potter recordings I did today. That was down to the fact that what I didn't state is that I actually had an issue with my PlayStation earlier in the week. I managed to sort that out, which then today resulted in my hand controller suddenly going up the wall on 2 occasions, and one of which was actually in the middle of a game that thankfully I wasn't actually recording at the time. But all I will say is, if you have the little pins that open up the SIM card parts to your phone still to hand, keep hold of them, because they're really useful for resetting the PlayStation controller. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, I should say. Excuse my English, it's terrible, but thank you very much anyway for watching. If you like what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell for when I'm uploading a new video. I'm going to try and do, now I know how to do the editing, try and do a thing that that actually gets you to actually ask you to do that either before or after I finished the actual recordings I'm doing, now that I'm getting used to how editing works. So that way I don't have to keep sounding like I'm nagging you to do something. Yes, so drop us a comment in the video as to see, for me, I've always said that I'm kind of in between both the idea of being a dark side to the light side, mainly because most of my family will probably tell you my temperament is never the best, has never been the best at times in the past, while I could tell you what I was nicknamed, I won't, unless of course you actually ask. A lot of you hit the like button and ask me to reveal it, so I kind of see myself as being kind of like more kind of grey Jedi, because I am in the Harry Potter universe. I am a Ravenclaw, so I am somebody that likes to seek knowledge, although I do tend to border on the Slytherin house as well, ironically. In some of the, obviously, the house tests that I've done, I've either come up as Ravenclaw or Slytherin, so make of that what you will. But as I say, I tend to border Jedi, and we also, I am aware of the fact that there was a part of the history of the Jedi, that were known as the Jedi, that did, I think it was the Jedi, I could be wrong, I may need to correct myself on that, or you can happily correct me yourself if you would like, that obviously was in both sides of the Force, and it is becoming very apparent as well that Qui-Gon Jinn is seen to be a grey Jedi, as Ahsoka Tano is. they are considered to be two canon Grey Jedi. Disobeyed orders from the Order. Well, Qui-Gon Jinn did, but Asana Asaka Tano, as we all know, left after being uh, um, blamed for something she never did, which I think some fans out there feel that, you know, as it's part of the, you know, was part of what contributed towards his downfall as a Jedi to Darth Vader. So anyway, yet again I'm still rambling, sorry. So yes, I consider myself to be a great Jedi, and I'm giving you just two examples of two of whom are now considered in canon to be that. So yeah, drop a comment as to what you consider yourself to be out of the, because some of them refer themselves to being force sensitive only as well, so you could just as easily want to consider that. But from here now, I will wish you all a very good evening, and I will see you in the next video. Well, I won't see you, but I will certainly be there for the next video, if you will. Good evening.